What's going on, guys? So another week has passed, and some new gains have been made, but as you can see, I'm quite pale, so I need to work on my tan as well during this bulk, just to get that little extra. As of right now, as you saw in the start, I'm weighing in right now on about 82 to 83 kilos, which means that so far in the bulk I've gained about 2 pounds or 1 kilo, which is quite alright for being the start. But since it's Sunday, it's not my favorite day to eat. I always struggle to get in the calories I need throughout the day, but I am trying my best to get my calories in. Even if it's Sunday, it always ends up being more boring meals and kind of a mix between everything just to get my calories. So I would not recommend you to do that. You should probably just wake up earlier and spread your meals out throughout the day, because most of the time my diet on Sundays consists of 3 meals or 4 maybe, and they're quite heavy meals, lots of food, lots of volume, so I don't really like the eating on Sundays, to be honest, but as long as I get the calories in, I'm happy. So in total, the Sundays are bad, but I get what I need, so yeah. And right now I just thought I would just tell you guys about the last week of training, because it's been hard to kind of fit the training into my busy schedule throughout the day, because I have 2 jobs. I do go to school as well as I do train and try to record everything as well. So the training for the past week, it's been tough, as well as I have not had lots of energy as I did last week, which is something that has been impacting the training in total. But basically all my sessions have been consisting of a split between normal sets, drop sets and superset, which is absolutely horrible and I don't really like it, but it gets the best effect, so it always comes down to me using it because of the effect. But as of today's session, we are going to do some regular sets, not supersets or drop sets, which is going to be the same set I did in the first week of this bulk, because I want to show you guys every session for each muscle group, so you can get that 1 week training schedule, which means that I will leave the full plan of this week's training schedule in the description. So it's going to be a light shot link, you can just go download the picture. And if you have tried out the program, please be sure to leave a comment down below telling me how you feel about it and if you have seen some new gains so far. And right now I'm just going to get 1 big meal in, wait an hour and then hit the gym. And as well, today we have got some new stuff in the gym, so I think I'm going to try it out as well. Alright guys, so going straight into this session, we did some back and biceps, and overall it was a great session, quite happy about it, and I felt quite sore afterwards, so I'm happy about that. But starting off, we did some deadlifts. Started off with some warm-up sets, just working up to where we could do 10 reps for 4 sets. And what you need to remember when doing deadlifts is that you keep your back straight all the way, and that you have a grip to make sure that you don't slip the weights as well. You have a normal deadlift and a sumo deadlift, and what I'm doing in this video is normal. It's my preferred weight to deadlift, but of course you have the sumo to make, which is used more when doing heavier lifts. And as well, as you can see here, I am doing kind of touch and goes. I don't go all the way down when stopping, I just keep it going and keep up the momentum. And when we finished with the deadlifts, we moved on to some pull-ups, because we were going to do either pull-ups or lateral pull-downs. And personally I did 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. But what you should make sure you don't do when doing pull-ups is that you should not move your lower body at all, and as you can see in this clip, I am moving my lower body quite a bit, so the form was absolutely horrible on this one, but I will keep that going. And as well, when going on the lateral pull down, we did 3 sets of 10 reps, and what you need to remember when doing lateral pull downs is that you don't lean too far back when dragging the weights down, as well as you get the bar to about your chin before going back up for a new rep. And I personally like to have a wide grip to work more on getting wings on the laterals, and as well you can use a more narrow grip to work on the entire lat as well. Moving on to the single arm close grip pull downs, it is kind of the same as the lateral pull down. The only thing is that you get more that isolation on the lats, and it will make your wings appear more. I usually use this more for a pump exercise, so yeah. And moving on to the straight arm push downs, we did 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And this exercise is absolutely great for working on your lats. You have 2 things you need to worry about, which is you have to keep your chin up all the time to make sure your chest is kind of pointing upwards, which will keep your back straight, and as well that you don't bend your back forward. You have 2 variations of this, which is you have the normal one where you hold a shoulder grip, and as well if you move your grip to a more narrow grip, you will surprise your muscles more and you will struggle a little, and as well this will be harder and you will get more out of it to just switch it up. And of course the bent over row, we did 4 sets of 10. I did 2 sets where I had a reverse grip and 2 sets where I had a normal grip, and I personally like to switch this up as long as I go, and this works on your middle back, so it's one of my main exercises for the middle back, where I like to do 2 sets of the reverse grip and 2 sets of the normal grip as well. Moving on to the seated row, we did 3 sets of 10, and this works on your middle back as well. It's also one of my favorites, and I really like to stretch out when doing this exercise. Basically you stretch quite a bit forward as long as you keep your back straight, and when going back you just squeeze your shoulder blades together. And of course the easy bar curl. Moving on to the biceps, we had 4 sets of 10, and what you need to remember when doing the easy bar curl is that you keep your arms placed along with your upper body and basically stretch out all the way down, and personally don't go all the way up to make sure you have tension on your biceps all the way. And as well, this will work on only your biceps as you would predict, as well as the concentration curls where we did 3 sets of 10 to 12 on each arm. That also will work on your biceps, and you need to go all the way down to make sure you stretch out and basically you use up your leftover energy. We did more reps on this one, as well as the concentration curls. Make sure that you have your arms in place and you only work on your biceps.
Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, it's crowded enough with me. You added is just a witness, I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me, get from around me before we commence the clowning. Yeah, keep it on the level, yeah, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. Let's get at 'em.
And to finish up, a little physique update. This is 4 weeks in the bulk right now. I'm quite happy about my back results as of right now. I've made some solid gains on that, but of course it's my strongest point, so I can't wait to see what the next week will bring. And yeah, so I just got home, took a shower, and I just was about to make myself a meal. And as you guys can see here, we have all my ingredients in the fridge right now. I need to refill on my chicken and of course the rice. But as you can see here, I just made myself an omelette, 2 whole eggs and 3 whites. So it's gonna be the last meal today. And as well, I have a big test on Monday, so I have to study for the rest of the evening. Going to be a couple of hours before I go to bed, and then I'll be back on the new week with the new grind. And yeah, if you guys liked the video, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and click that bell just right next to the subscribe button to get notified every time I post. And that's been it for this video, guys. Deuces.